It's been amazing, 11 years of providing transportation. As you know, we started out providing flights in and out of Walter Reed just for wounded warriors. Over the last 11 years, we've been able to expand and been able to adapt to the changing needs of our wounded warrior population, as well as our veteran and overall service population in general.
So Luke's Wings is comprised of 4 program lines. One has been around since the beginning of the organization. That's our Wounded Warrior Transportation Assistance Program.
Basically what it does is it provides complimentary airfare for service members who are wounded while overseas.
That's what the mission read, to support those wounded in battle. So that's been our program line since the very beginning, and we still have it to this day.
So it's been really a wonderful experience being able to listen to the feedback from the military population overall, and then be able to say, you know what, we think we can do that. We think we can adapt a program line to support that as well.
Obviously, we've grown quite a bit. I'm booking flights all over the country these days.
But we have evolved over time and in real time to add 3 additional program lines.
The second is similar, but it is directly related to the special operations community. You know, they have a little bit higher sensitivity. There are a lot more things that we might not be able to ask about, but they still need that support nonetheless.
There weren't any people supporting the veterans of World War II and having a loved one be bedside. So we made a program for veterans in hospice care to give the chance to say goodbye to the greatest generation.
Which is really special, so we will provide flights for the loved ones of a veteran, oftentimes Korea, Vietnam. We'll provide flights for their loved ones to be bedside while they are transitioning into hospice or palliative care.
And then lastly, honestly, as the phone was ringing, we were getting calls for people who were saying, my loved one who's recently back from Iraq or Afghanistan now has cancer or a respiratory illness, and they need help for their treatments.
Coming back from battle, their early 20s, they have some strange, obscure cancer. What is that? And why are they getting it? And, more importantly, why aren't we providing flights for their families to be by their bedside?
It's very hard when you literally come to the office and you answer the phone and you hear people asking for help for the exact same thing and they're not getting help somewhere else. You can't help but say, I think there's a gap here, and what can we do to help? Which
of course is why we ultimately defined a program line around that. And so a good portion of our flights today are for ill and injured, especially for cancer. As long as there's a battle somewhere, and as long as our service members are ill and injured, we're going to try to keep them with their families during their recovery. And as long as our veterans are growing old and entering hospice care, we want to continue to make sure that they're never alone when they pass away.